Welcome my friends to my channel. I'm Bob Schrupp, providing you with physical therapy treatments and exercises that you can perform in the privacy of your own home, which is pretty cool. Today, top 2 signs that you may have a weak hip. And what you may have noticed, I am wearing a light colored belt. This is not a fashion faux pas. What I'm going to use that is to kind of demonstrate how you can know whether or not your hip is weak. So one of the tests that we do is called the Tredelenberg sign. And what we do, I'm backing up a little bit here so you can see, what we do is, if I'm going to test to see if this hip right here is weak. And what I do is I stay straight up and down, and I'm going to lift the right leg up. This is my left hip. I lift up the right leg, and if my belt, I'm going to stick my tie in here so it doesn't get in the way. If my belt drops on the opposite side, that means the hip is weak. So this hip right here is the one we're testing. I lift this side, and if it drops, do you see how my belt has dropped? It's at a slant now. That means this hip is not strong enough to hold up my pelvis. So again, if you're doing this on yourself, make sure that you have a chair or something, or a wall. A wall is probably the best thing to do it right next to, so that you don't fall. So again, you're going to lift this leg, and if it drops, now, a way to cheat on this is some people lean way over onto this side and then they lift this leg, and then obviously they're able to hold the leg up. So you got to keep good posture while you're doing that. Again, Tredelenberg sign. The other one is called the Tredelenberg Lurch, which I was already somewhat alluding to, and that's a sign what you'll see when people are walking like this, and they got that waddle going. Now that's the sign of either a weak hip or a painful hip. And there could be some other things going on too. If this hip right here is weak, when you step on it, it's not going to be able to hold up the pelvis. So what you do instead, you lean over onto it like this. Or you lean onto it like this. Every time you come over, you lean over onto it. So those are signs that the hip is weak. And you can do things to help strengthen it. In fact, the next video I'm going to do is top 3 ways to strengthen a weak hip. Thanks. Please subscribe below.